Alright, good morning and welcome back to another episode of Roguetech. Outward Alliance apparently has an attack penalty, and Outward Alliance also has a defense boost, okay? Oregon Restoration gets an attack and defense boost. Kirita gets an attack and defense boost. Okay, so that's two of the factions that we're fighting as Davion that have attack and defense boosts. That's not great. But that's fine. Let's see how the state of the war is over on our front. Okay. Our Davion has conquered the planet that we're on. So much for the black market. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What do we got? Mech Bay, the Urban Knights. What's up with the Urban Knight? I'm not... Oh, here we go. Repair. Okay, it has one structure point missing. Alright. So it's good to go then. Okay, so it's good. Wolverine. Wolverine is a ton light. Right, battle computer. Battle computer. Long range. So, yeah. Early on, before we get into optimal range, our Gauss rifle will now be more accurate. Excellent. And I think that's all we really need to do here. So, we'll wait the 1 day for the Wolverine to be done. Engineering, we're not currently doing anything. We need to be.
I've got some things to update
We can't neglect the Argo, but we're gonna wait till we get over this financial report first. I'm gonna quickly check the store, and again, I'll cut to if anything's interesting. Okay, there is actually a weapon mount. We are going to snatch that up.
New equipment available.
So that will help our, whatever we end up putting the Heavy Rack 5 on, that will help it mitigate one more recoil. And as far as ammo goes, I do not see any Heavy Rack 5 ammo. So, okay, there's that.
Hey, Commander. Pull
Now
up
then,
here.
let's hop in. And we got nothing but green skulls here, so should be safe. Actually, most of these missions, I was gonna do the defend base, but that's working for the Oregons. So if we're working for Davion, that leaves either a 2-skull attack and defend, or a 3.5 skull capture base. We're going for money. And the money's not that much different. Well, I say that. Max money is 700,000 different. But as far as the repair costs after we're done, the defend base should be... Yeah, it should be considerably more... Or considerably less repair bills. Especially since we should be able to destroy the city, the buildings from quite far away. So we're going to go mostly money, so we can just basically destroy things as fast as possible without any regard for salvage. Alright, so also worth noting, since we went for so many C-bills and so few salvage picks, we can just focus on taking down the buildings as fast as we can, and then immediately evacing. And we do have the long range, so we can stay close to the evac zone. So here's the base we're defending. Future evac zone. Where's their base? Wait, where's their base? Hello? Oh. Right there in plain sight. Okay. So, let's see. First, I really should order my mechs based on their role, so I can more easily just drop them. First off, we have the Vulture. Then we have our long-range mechs. Then we have our Bushwhacker. Right? Yeah. Bushwhacker. Come on. Sure. Over there's fine. Irby also along the road. And then our artillery vehicle hiding behind a pillar of rock. Okay, so we see
This planet is as dry
Hetzer,
as my mouth. I want some apple juice.
a Hetzer,
This
an
planet
Irby,
is as dry as my mouth. I want some
a
apple juice.
VTOL, and we've got our allies here.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait for them to break spawn protection. Except for with the Irby. Well, then again, if the Hetzer rolls forward, I might be able to charge him. So yeah, if the Hetzer rolls forward, I'll be able to charge him potentially. So that's enough reason for me to reserve with the Irby.
Reserving action.
Allied turn. We have a Raven who's backing away. Okay. Has some LRMs, looks like.
I hear ya.
Alright. Clist. Do we have enough evasion ignore? I mean, that's a 35% chance. That's a 38% chance.
Moving out.
I am moving out of cover, but if this hits, that's a kill.
Roger that. Firing on target.
That's a kill. Alright.
You like that?
It always feels good to take something down before it has a chance to act. But I'm gonna wait.
Holding for the right opportunity.
So the attackers, that's 25% of them. And I assume based on the proximity to the base, the VTOL and the Irby are defenders.
Yes, Commander.
And now that the Irby has moved, let's get direct line of sight if we can. And that's direct line of sight, but all we would be able to shoot is our ultra autocannon. So we'll wait to see if something else comes closer.
Holding
I know I'm
for
running into a
tactical
lot of
advantage.
hesitation with this, but yeah. Yeah, it's worth it, I think.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Because if they're out of range, me, that means I'm out of range
I
of
don't like
them.
going fast. It's scary.
Okay, so Irby, 30%, 50%. I mean, that would be a kill if it hits.
Running him up, knocking him down just like fellow woods.
Okay, so they got some AMS. Still took the VTOL down.
That's an awfully nice Buick you have. Pity if
Okay.
anything should happen to it.
Here's the Mantis. Not
Yes,
shooting.
Commander.
Excellent. And yeah, we're gonna turn the engines on of our Urban Knight and sprint to the front. As melee mechs do. Well, while that's calculating, I do not see turrets yet, so there may or may not be. 7 and cover sounds good to me. Alright. So, I think we're gonna fire on the Mantis with our incredible hit chance. Actually hit with a couple missiles, cool. Although actually, is our Irby running hot? This is a hot biome, so yeah, we do need to be careful not to generate too much heat on the Irby. That way he doesn't lose movement. Because the movement that he has is going to dictate
Understood.
exactly, you know, how effective he's able to be. Okay, sure.
Aye, aye.
Okay, nothing hit. Noted. It's fine.
Damn it.
First round, no sensors. Like, we've already killed 2 vehicles. That's pretty good.
Good to go.
The Thumper. I think I'm gonna roll around to try to get behind this closer pile of rock. Can I shoot if I use flak? Yes, I could if I was in range. I could actually use flak to shoot the VTOL. No, I guess I'll just shoot the Irby. Then again, 3%. I'll start hitting the buildings with the artillery. Or, you know, missing the buildings
That would
with
be
the
a miss.
artillery. How much damage do I need to do anyway? AMS is holding. Okay. So 144 damage for the medium reinforced building. So yeah, 144 per building. Okay,
Waiting for orders.
that's doable.
All right.
Alright, moving towards the front. The Huron Warrior should be in range for, yeah, full Alpha Strike. Although I'm going to drop down to ×1 with the UAC-5. Just because, you know, first round and all.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we're going to ignore that vehicle until the Wolverine takes his turn. With the tag hit, that should be pretty much guaranteed kill. This VTOL, on the other hand, kindly die.
Confirmed. Firing.
Thank you.
Reporting. One
So
less
yeah.
vehicle.
Not really much for as far as salvage prospects goes, so it's actually really good that we went for, you know, civils. If we can take out the buildings and evac in, it says 8 rounds, I believe, right there. Looks like 8 rounds to me. Then, easy mission. And that should be very doable. Should be very doable. Wow, Irby with a 21 initiative. Impressive. And missiles that are completely shredded by our AMS.
Orders?
Alright. Not close enough to physical weapon. So let's charge. Sure.
Moving to position. Locked on for physical
Bang.
attack.
Aw. Okay, we missed. That's unfortunate.
Wing and a miss.
That is so unfortunate.
I'm receiving you.
But it's fine. Actually, our positioning was suboptimal. We actually definitely should have waited to melee with the Irby until
Copy that, Commander.
after we, you know, used our shooting mechs. But I mean, those are pretty good hit chances. What are the odds of a stray shot? Alright. So it is actually also an Urban Knight. And we didn't get any straight
What's up,
shots, so at least there's that.
Ah, God, I was
Wolverine
sleeping.
first to
What do
see
you
if we need
want?
to pay any attention to the vehicle.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Alright, moving forward. 97% on the AP Gauss
Here we
rifle.
go!
Our armor-piercing ammo Gauss rifle.
Smoked 'em!
Yeah.
Receiving you.
I actually love the Wolverine. Even though it's a very simplistic, you know, concept, just big Gauss rifle, big laser, and that's it. Like,
Copy that.
yeah, it works. Oops. Alright, well, there's the first stray shot against our
Heavy
Irby.
fire.
That wasn't so bad. Yeah, 23 damage to the side torso. It's not so bad. But, yeah.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
But again, these hit chances are too good to not take. Oh wow. Grandpa is overheating. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Urban Knight down.
Wow, he fell down like I do.
Standing by.
Okay, so then we have Kraken. PPCs and LRMs cannot get line of sight to the vehicles, so we are going to just start shooting buildings then.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
Actually, that's a pretty awful hit chance on a building. Okay.
Firing.
Not quite enough. But I think Irby's gonna shift over and start destroying buildings too. Irby's got, what, 125 damage, I think, with its SRMs and its medium laser. So it should actually be able to do some serious work on these buildings. And yeah, again, the Thumper artillery. Just gonna move forward and try to shoot building.
Here we go!
I did a little bit of damage. So I could actually, if I'm willing to just let them shoot again, I could just focus the buildings entirely with my lance, and except for the Wolverine, and just take one shot each to kill the two tanks with the Wolverine. That's viable. That would definitely get a kill on the buildings before the reinforcements arrive. So, yeah. And also, we're going to get a C-bill boost, because I really don't think we're going to lose a building. Like, unless reinforcements drop and do crazy alpha strike damage to the buildings or whatever. Yeah, easy mission is easy. Oh hey, it's a light rotary rifle. That's actually a little bit dangerous. And then a pair of medium rifles. I'm really not worried about that. So, definitely... Actually, we already have 3 parts of a Cloudbuster, don't we? And they have respectable armor for a medium tank. Okay, ignoring buildings, shooting our allies, you love to see it. Alright, Urban Mech shooting at the Copperhead. Rocket launcher Irby, I'm assuming? Okay, so our allies are probably going to kill the Copperhead. So if our Wolverine can kill the Cloudbuster, we're pretty much set. Actually gonna turn off the things so that they start recharging.
Confirmed.
So that the fail chance starts dropping off back to being able to use it multiple turns in a row. I mean, yeah, that's a destroyed building. Okay.
One less structure.
I mean, like I said, our Irby,
Ah,
even though it's a
God,
melee
I'm
mech,
sleeping.
still does
What do you
125
want?
damage to buildings. That is quite respectable.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Grandpa is running hot, which is a concern. But we can just turn off the ERPPC for one
Oh,
round.
look, I can see through them.
Ready for orders.
And likewise, our Bushwhacker's running hot.
Got it.
So we're also going to turn off the PPC here. We're actually also going to turn off one of the light PPCs to drop all the heat. That should still be a kill in the building. Excellent.
I can do this all
Two
day.
more structures, and then we're free to evac. Okay, you, on the other hand, you have a job. It's a very simple job. And you have a 97%. You have completed your job. Excellent.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
So, our allies should be able to finish off the Copperhead. Like, it is shredded. That Irby did its job quite well. Unless they just ignore it for whatever reason. What? Jeez, maybe I dropped my artillery on it. If our allies don't kill it before it acts again, this should be a kill, right? You're gonna shoot it, right? There we go.
Scratch another
Alright,
target.
that's all the attackers down. Blow up a couple more buildings, get out, easy
Order.
peasy. Alright. Next building.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super happy with the Vulture. I think I'm going to maybe replace the medium improved heavies and maybe even the medium RE laser. Try to replace them with
Sounding
ER
nice.
mediums, maybe. See if that does the trick.
Move order received.
Okay, so there's 3 instances of damage if any one of them hit the building explodes. Good.
Payday.
Alright, so that leaves 1 building left, and then we are free to evac.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So,
Roger that. Firing on target.
alright, that was some decent damage. Direct hit with the Thumper. So it was at 144. Not bad, 74 damage.
Good to go.
So if the Thumper directly hits, 74 damage is respectable.
Pedal to the metal.
Alright, start swinging around.
Special
Just kind
delivery.
of drive by towards the evac zone.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
And the Irby can actually shoot in any direction,
You're
so
asking a lot of an old
he'll
guy.
definitely be able to finish it off if Grandpa doesn't.
Oh, look, I can see through them.
Alright, time to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna
Ready for order.
either cut to post-mission brief or cut to when something else happens. Alright, so even with the 10% increased payment after our drop costs, we only get 1 million C-bills. But that's fine, considering we have no repair cost, except for that one stray shot to our Irby. And we get 2 priority picks. No. Definitely not. Nah. I mean, if we get it randomly, cool, but if it wasn't primitive, I would actually take that to be able to build one and scrap the rest of the pieces. AMS Mark II. Oh yeah. Definitely taking that. Pretty sure we lost one when our Centurion exploded, so good replacement there. What else? I like me some combat shields. Bulwark is really strong if you, plan around it and use it well. Let's see, Indo-Steel Clan. That's nice. Very slot efficient. Wonder what was running Clan Indo. Some fire control, gyro defense. We already have one that we're not using. Patchwork. Ooh, piloting A and B. Piloting A and B. That's good for melee mechs. That's good for mechs running Mask or Supercharger. Especially splashy mechs running Mask or Supercharger. Okay, so that's... We are on a Davion planet. Davion conquered this planet, which means if we don't pick something, there's a chance it shows up in the shop. Piloting support A is 500,000. Clan Indo is 1.75 million. Yeah, that settles that. Okay, so heads or parts, we're probably just going to flat out scrap them immediately. Maxim, yeah, probably going to flat out scrap it immediately. Urban Mech parts. Oh, Urban Knight parts. I don't think we're going to build another Urban Knight. We got the AMS Mark II, a couple of SRM2 streaks. I mean, they're not terrible. We got the piloting support A. Awesome. Because the A is the one the Urban Knight does not currently have, if I remember correctly. Alright, so Regan Restoration took all out from Davion. Is that the planet we're on? Yeah, so 1,000 C-bills in 1 day for repair, and it's just the stray shot we took to the Urban Knight. And no, we're on Garandus. So where is...
Commander on deck.
All that, okay. Over here. Alright, that's fine. Nothing we can do about it. It's a 4-skull planet. we are not ready for 4-skull yet. But let's hop over to the mech bay real quick and do the couple of things I really need to do. The Apollo, it's rarely in range to use its medium red lasers. And when it's firing just the PPC and the LRMs, it is running hot. Hotter than I would like. So I think I'm going to drop the medium lasers. And... is there an ER medium? How many ER mediums do we have, if any? We have 1 ER medium. We have 4 ER medium Magnus. Which do not have as long of range as ER mediums. And range is what we're really interested in here. We still have the ER large Blazefire. Okay. ER PPC is 45 heat. What's a large laser? 24. If we drop the ER PPC, then that would be 9 tons. Not enough for 2 large lasers. Unless one of them was the ER large Blazefire, in which case it wouldn't be enough heat to cover it. So yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and keep the ER PPC. And that alone actually makes us overcooling. So, what do we do with the last 2 tons? I'm thinking targeting equipment. We're using composites, so we're actually missing structure. Not super fond of that, actually. On a medium mech, that's just really risky. Let me see. So... it's not going to get close enough to really make use of a C3 unit or a searchlight. Hold on a second. Battle computer heat, which brings our heat efficiency higher. And hear me out here. Move the double heat sink. Put a medium improved heavy laser. So at this point, we're overcooling until we get in range for the medium improved heavy laser. And then we have the option of firing the medium improved heavy laser at a heat delta of 10 for an extra 40 damage. No. I mean, this fixes the heat efficiency, except in, like, hot biomes. Which is where we're currently firing. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull out the composite, toss in the Endo. I think I'm going to use the composite on the Helepolis and make it more of an artillery mech, maybe. I don't know, but I'd rather have heavy armor rather than the medium mech armor defending a composite structure. So that is still 2 tons. And if we put patchwork in... Oh, we don't have enough slots. Oh, we don't have enough slots. So we basically... At this point, we can put in a medium laser. And then just armor up, I guess. Just because of slots. I mean, or we could put a small pulse laser in case somebody gets in close. Oh hey, our engine core has 1 heatsink capacity, but we don't have any engine heatsinks. Ah. Okay. Bear with me, just a moment. Bear with me. So we are going to put... Yeah, I think we're just going to leave one of the RE medium lasers. So now we have a heat delta of 4 if we're firing everything. We didn't actually improve the cooling any when we're just firing the PVC and the LRMs. Whatever, good enough.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard.
Oh wait, no. We replaced 1 medium laser with something. Was it a heatsink? Right? Or does it still have... Hold on. Hold on. Did it still have a ton It messes with me whenever it's 0.99 instead of So we have 3 tons, one of which was that heat sink. So yeah, we still had a ton available. Yeah, we still have a ton available. I mean, do we just armor up, or do we put a pulse laser? Do we have a pulse laser? We do not have a medium pulse laser. I mean, the heavy PPC is the same heat. No. 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 Snub-nose PPC is less heat, but also less range. And damage fall off with more recoil. So yeah, no. What are we going to do with the last ton? Well, we could drop patchwork and just armor up. So then we'll have an extra patchwork available and an extra slot. Or we could drop 0.19. But again, we don't have slots, so yeah, let's just armor up. Just in case we get a little nasty backstabber behind us. Hey, and now we're not at 0.99 anymore. Huzzah! So yeah, mostly just back armor. Although actually, I think I'd rather also bump up the leg armor a little bit more instead of the back armor that much. Alright. Cool. Let's do that.
Right. I'll get
Alright, and then the vulture, I'm not happy with it. It doesn't have as much speed as I would like it to have. The mask only helps so much when it's able to activate. Which it will be able to activate more often if we put that melee A, not melee, the piloting A in it. But I think I'm going to transition from like a mid-range build to a longer-range build, so I'm actually going to drop the mask completely. I'm going to drop the medium lasers, put the Omni lower on the right arm, and instead put a PPC in the left arm. Now, the reason I'm not putting the PPC in the right arm, actually, I'm going to put it in the side torso. The reason I'm not putting it in the right arm is because the Omnipod lower cannot be used with PPCs or autocannons. So doing this, and then we can actually drop quite a few protos. Out of curiosity, how much is an ER of medium? 1 ton, 15 heat. How's that looking? Good. Still overcooling. So drop another proto. There we go. Heat delta of 1. And that's only if we're able to fire the ER medium as well. So once we get to 480 meters, that's when we can fire everything. Up until then, we should have great heat efficiency. And we're now able to engage at crazy long range. We are giving up. The RE medium has 5 less damage than... No, same damage as the ER medium. But the 2 medium heavies, that's 80 damage, we're replacing with 50. So we're losing 30 damage, but we're gaining range. And that's the important part. We are doubling the range from, and actually improving the heat efficiency. So that's 30 heat instead of 52. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Can't really make a proper shield side. Although actually now we can put the protos in the legs since we're not using mask. So we do have a shield side. Can actually drop those protos into the arm. I mean, yeah, if the left torso explodes, we potentially lose the mech. But if we don't lose the mech, we don't lose any components. So that's pretty cool. Cockpit risk gives 1 guts and 2 tactics. I think I'd rather have gunnery. So we also have cockpit small advanced, which reduces bleed out speed, but also would allow us to use another proto. But no, we're good on heat efficiency. We're completely fine on heat efficiency. So, and now, since we are no longer running any mediums, well, except for the ER medium, which is just if we happen to be close enough. But, yeah, our optimal range... Yeah, our optimal range is a little bit further back now, so we can hang back a little bit, soak damage. Yeah, if we had a slightly higher speed heavy mech, we would definitely be suited, you know, well suited with medium lasers. But even with the mask, it just wasn't fast enough. Unless we put the cockpit hot seat in it. But it doesn't have hands, so it can't really punch that well, and nah. So yeah, clan cockpit instead of the risk cockpit. So we're losing 1 guts and 2 tactics for 1 gunnery. That's not actually worth it, because the 2 tactics is going to give better sensor rolls, which is going to give more accuracy. So no, we, I think, are leaving it just like that. If we had a Fire Control Mark II, I think I would actually replace the ER medium with the battle computer. And with that, I think we would be able... Yeah, we'd be able to drop Proto and... So, once we get a Fire Control Mark II to throw in this thing, we're going to drop the ER medium and one of the Protos and put 2 battle computers in. That's the plan. Other than that, this thing is quite good. And increase back armor a little bit. Increase leg armor a little bit. Increase leg armor all the way. Something like that. Because this is a longer range mech, so it doesn't really need that much back armor, but it is now almost completely maxed out on front armor, which is excellent.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
We
done.
still have the Halepolis in the works. We still have the... What's the other heavy that we have that we can build? Catapult. We still have the catapult that we can build. Not that one. Yeah, this one has a ballistic, 2 energy, and 2 missile. This one just has 2 missile. So, yeah, we're gonna definitely build the catapult with more hard points. But yeah. I think they have the same affinities. Yes, they do. Cool. But that'll be the next thing we build. First, let's check the command center real quick. I saw priority mission 1.5 skull. Jump point 269. Where is that? Jump point 269. Middle of nowhere. Okay. No thanks. Yeah, so I guess we'll let the financial report tick over and see if we get a priority mission somewhere closer. Just in case we don't, I think I will prioritize repairing the mechs to be able to drop in a battle. Siggy. Siggy is not somebody we currently use. No, he is not. Mount the telescope. Oh, hey, Siggy gained spacer and experience. Okay. Cool.
Got the financial report.
Yep. I mean, is there anything else we need to do in the mech bay? Because we still have 970,000 C-bills. I don't think so. I am happy with how the Huron Warrior is performing. I mean, it's not the best, but it works. I mean, it does work. Wolverine, again, really good at what it does, which is tank busting. And the Bushwhacker is just, it's great. It's a PPC boat with, you know, Mag Pulse LRMs or LK if it wants damage instead. Bushwhacker, completely happy with. Would like some gunnery A and B. And the Urban Mech, the Urban Knight, has one day before I go ahead and put the piloting A in it. That will increase its melee accuracy and let it keep using its supercharger and cockpit longer, which in turn means it stays more evasive. And that's good. It also, you know, the longer the cockpit stays active, the more damage it does because it increases the melee damage by 1.5 times. So, yeah, good stuff. And yeah. Spiked armor is minus 10% walk distance. And it's super heavy. Can I replace that? Not if I don't have enough slots. I'm just curious if I can. I can. And that would free up. It would be 2.5 tons. Huh. But yeah, one day to drop in the piloting support A. Cool.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
And make sure that we bump it to the front. So in 2 days we are battle ready. Was there a priority mission that got generated? The Gauntlet. Shipka. Where is Shipka?
All decks report normal activity.
Oh, okay. Shipka's way up here. And it's a 4-skull planet. No thanks. No thank you. So, yeah, next time we're just going to play one of these. Ooh, there we go. 3-skull assassinate. That would be... Oh boy. That would be something interesting. 2.5 skull destroy base. 3.5 skull battle. Against heavily armored vehicles. Okay. Our Wolverine would make that a super easy mission. Have everyone else just focus on the escorts and the Wolverine destroys a vehicle every turn. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do next time. In any case, We'll go ahead and wait the 2 days. 1, 2. Alright, so now we're ready to drop. So, next episode, like I said, I think we'll play that battle against the vehicles. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next time, have a good one.